Am I overreacting to the press conference?
You know you are. You're doing a lot. You're doing a lot.
Come on, man.
I mean, look, we learned
If
this.
that was your coach,
Huh?
and you saw that,
What? I'm already booking my vacation. No playoffs for us. This dude ain't gonna make me run through a wall looking that way. But be careful, Whitlock. You are overreacting. Don't judge a book by its cover, because there's a lot of crazy-looking coaches. If you ain't right, dog. First of all, you ain't had it your kids yet, so you better be careful. Our grandma used to say that. Boy, you ain't had all your kids yet. Sean Payton looks a little.
he don't look like that.
Oh, okay, but he a little off the mark. I mean, just to be real. Sean Payton, a little saucy. Is Sean McVay ever gonna blink? Just be real. Like, he ain't never blinking.
Come on, Marcel.
Come on, man.
Sean McVay is a cover boy, man. They're going to put him on the cover of GQ. This
they-
dude right here, that looks like Vladimir Putin, man.
They told Rex and Rob y'all too fat, and Rex said, okay, let me surgery it up. I mean, look, it's been out there before. We had coaches who could be genius in one capacity, but not necessarily look and represent that part. So look, if you want a coach to have intensity, why can't a coach wear intensity? I like Adam Gase because of I like Adam Gase for one reason and one reason only. He actually took a team that really had no expectations and built them up to having some expectations. And you can say, look, he's not a great coach, he's not tremendous. We'll get to that. But just in this mean part, in the overreaction, let's make sure the guy doesn't have any issues. Let's just be real. Nothing that is induced by health-related issues. But beyond that, I could take a psycho-looking coach. I took a lot of crazy other coaches.
Am I overreacting?
Wait, are you? Yeah, you're overreacting. But come on, that's a bad press conference. I mean, you cannot have your eyes dilated before you go do your opening press conference, can you? I mean, and Adam is a friend of mine, and I regard Adam as a very good coach. But I want to applaud you because I 100% agree with you. The way the league has gone, they look at what they think is the way to create a coach. They look at Sean McVay, and I have met with him on 3 different occasions now calling games. That dude is an unbelievable human being. He is intelligent, he is sharp, he is articulate, and you know what? He develops a relationship, and that's what the bottom line is. Do you have a coach that's in the relationship game? Because that's what we're all in. You're either in the relationship business or you're going out of business. That's it. That's final. And if you can develop a relationship with your quarterback, that's great. But like you said, there's 50 other dudes outside that quarterback room that have to know you have their back. And it's not about motivating those guys. It's about inspiring those guys to play for you. I've played for one of those iconic coaches you put up there, Joe Gibbs. I've played for that man. I played and won Super Bowls for Mike Shanahan. Those guys are great coaches, but they related to the entire football team, and they weren't afraid to hold their quarterbacks accountable. And I am 100% with you. Just because Sean McVay has taken the league by storm does not mean that any 30-year-old that brushed up against Sean McVay has what he has, the ability to communicate, the ability to be authentic, and the ability to inspire his players.
Am I overreacting?
No. Perception is reality. It kind of reminds me of, remember when Ben McAdoo got the job for the Giants and he did the 10-year challenge earlier with that big old suit he wore? You remember that?
Right, yeah.
Remember he wore that oversized suit? And so it's like, and look how that turned out.
Oh, that's the reason, huh?
It's an indicator.
It's the perception. Like,
Man, stop that.
you can't take him serious. Dude is like this the whole time.
Yeah.
And so it goes back in relationships. All coaching is being a psychologist. I got to relate to each player on the team. And then you got his former players laughing at it on social media. Yeah, they were sent off. Jed Ajayi got traded to the Eagles, and he sent Jarvis Landry to the Cleveland Browns. But that matters. I've been with coaches that I didn't like, but I respected them because they were honest with you, and you can communicate, and we had somewhat of a relationship. When you don't have that relationship and he pisses you off, the first thing you're going to think of is that. That's all you're going to. And it wasn't like offensively. He's this quarterback guru. Dude, look at the Miami Dolphins. Look at the Miami Dolphins. Offensively. Look at him offensively since he's been hired. Total offense, 31st.
Is that bad?
You're an offensive guru, but that gets you a job in the NFL. It's because of what he said. They're all looking for this. He should be the quarterback coach like Gase. They were 31st in offense. He's become the Miami Dolphins head coach.